Alright everyone, it is part 3 of benefits of having two keyboards. Yes, two keyboards. I got the audio interface turned on, but I gotta figure out what's going on the computer end. 'Cause somehow the audio parts to the interface, even though I had my computer turned down, I still gotta fix the parameters. I've adjusted them on the audio interface, everything works fine. I just gotta go into the computer settings and fix the volume. But part 3 is gonna be about lining up the keyboards. This is an 88 key Korg Kross, and the keyboard on top of it is the Roland Go keys. Now, I always like to line my keyboard up with the C's of the 88 key, because on the 61 key version of the keyboard, there's a C right here on this end, a C right here, C here, a C there, a C there, and a C there. I'm actually going to go into the piano. Let's bring this back to normal. Alright, now I don't have the Korg plugged in to the amplifier, but this is how I have my keyboard lined up. So down here is the lowest octave of the keyboard. This is A0, and then you have B flat 0, B0. This starts the first octave of C, C1, but I actually have it lined up to the second octave C, the next octave. This is C2, which corresponds to this C on the piano, on the keyboard up here. And the next C also corresponds to this C right here. That's C3. Then middle C also corresponds to this C right here. You can see if I move out how they kind of line up a little bit. Then this C right here responds to this one. And this C right here responds to this one. Or corresponds, I should say. They all correspond. And this C right here, C6, or I should say C7. This is C6. This is C7. So they're all lined up perfectly. And I think this is actually cool. One day I actually want to get a keyboard rack. That way I can actually set this one on top, stack it a little bit. That way they're not actually sitting on top of each other. But I do like this for now because I can still reach the volume knob on the Korg and the tap tempo knob if I need to, the button. I can reach all my other buttons up here. For producing and recording, I can still reach my favorites buttons on here. But aside from that, this is basically part 3 of how to line up your keyboards if you're using keyboards. Now, some people actually do it differently, but personally for me, I actually like to correspond the key lining up the keys with the C octaves. I could actually line up the keys with the move it up an octave, move this keyboard up to the next octave on this keyboard, but I personally like to line mine up with the actual notes that they represent. This one right here, after this first octave, this lowermost octave, this second octave, C2, perfectly lines up with this one on the Roland. And that's actually how I want to keep it. There we go. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. There will be more coming soon. And I will see you on the next video.